welcome. Come sit at the table with us. Gather with us at the highway channel of the Never Alone Way. Our quiet, structured, wisdom-driven community that outlasts trends. Why we are here: to start simple conversations, to pause, reset, and align with what truly matters most. Remember, responsibility in action. The topic is: the word addiction was never meant to be soft. For addictions, period. Number one, the word addiction was never meant to be soft nor gentle. Historically, addiction comes from the Latin word addictus. This means to be bound, to be devoted, to be given over. It was descriptive, not shame-laden. It really wasn't in the negative sense. But over time, culture has tried to soften it, avoid it, ignore it, because eventually it did turn to the side of harmful, destructive, it destroys lives. So they have used, the word is used. And culture also tried to medicalize it away, euphemize it, and spiritualize it into vagueness. There's something that needs to be said clearly about it. The word addiction was not meant to be soft, but it actually had a very strong meaning. Being back when it started, it actually meant I'm giving this over to God. Instead of the lies, instead of our fears, instead of being misaligned with the truth, it actually meant being aligned with the truth. And our instinct to keep this word for this series, it's true, it's right, for deeper reasons than preference. This is one of those moments where clarity is kindness, truth is kindness, where avoidance would actually be a form of harm and destruction for everyone. We replaced the word addictions with habits, struggles, coping mechanisms, dependencies. But the original word tells the truth. Something has claimed us, and it's not God. It's not the truth. It's not wisdom. It's not the laws. That matters. This does matter. And when we soften the language, we soften responsibility and accountability. And when we blur language, we blur exits. Number two, addiction does the work other words can't. Addiction does the work other words can't. We have likely noticed this from experience. Habits feel optional, struggles feel temporary, coping mechanisms feel justified, and dependencies feel clinical and distant. But addiction confronts, addiction arrests attention, addiction convicts, addiction names the cost, addiction demands a response. It says, this is no longer neutral. This is ruling something it should not. It says, and that clear meaning and that moment, that clear naming, that clear naming of this is where we can turn. We accept it. It doesn't mean it's our identity. It doesn't mean it labels us. It doesn't name any of that. But we're naming the beliefs and behaviors and what we've got to change so we can be on the other side. 3, sugarcoating is not a form of enabling. Sugarcoating is not compassion. We are trying not to shame people, but we are refusing to lie to you. Addictions fracture families, hollow out joy, erode self-trust, and trust with other people, and slowly steal life while pretending to soothe it. Calling that something gentler may feel compassionate, but it often keeps you and us and people stuck. We are not here to make comfortable in chains. We are here to help you see the chains so then you can remove them. 4, why we should use the word addictions. When we say addictions, we are signaling something. This is serious. It attracts those who already know something is wrong. And yes, it repels those looking to be told, you're fine. There's nothing wrong with you. And we're not talking about labels here or identity. And this is healthy because this is not about the lies. It is about crossing over to the other side. It signals seriousness. It filters for readiness. It attracts those who know something is wrong. It repels those looking for validation instead of change, which is actually healthy. Using this word sets the tone because this is not self-help fluff. This is a turning point. Number 5, truth must be paired with a way through. We have to pair truth with a way through to the other side. Now, hear this clearly. Addiction is not the end of the story. Addiction, it is the honest beginning. We do not just name it and leave you there. We pair truth with belief, trust, loyalty, commitment, fruit, relief, hope, responsibility with restoration, responsibility in action, conviction with a path forward. We name the chains, and then we teach how to break them. The key, and you already know this, is not just naming addiction. It is pairing it with responsibility and accountability and truth. And a path, the highway, not the low way, the hard way. Pairing it with conviction, healing, and restoration. And prevention. Addiction is not the end of the story, but it is the honest beginning. 6, our position. We are clear and we are grounded with it. We keep the word addiction because it tells the truth. We refuse to soften language when lives are at stake. Families are at stake. We name the problem clearly so people can actually cross to the other side. There is nothing cruel about clarity and truth, healing, restoration, and prevention. There is something cruel about avoiding and ignoring it. We call you higher, to level up, as wise actions bring clarity, discipline, responsibility, rewards, aka miracles. We like to say that we don't need to ask for the miracles when we're preventing and being proactive. Remember ignorance, and when we are sottish, rebellious, obstinate, foolish, these actions bring consequences, errors, vices, addictions, sins, etc. This is not just bad behavior. It rewires our identity, our personal reality. It rewires our mind and body. So no more excuses, no more lies. Until we are together again, let us all choose the highway and what truly matters most. Use what we can, leave the rest, revisit when we are ready. Remember, responsibility in action. No one nor family shall do life alone, so please do reach out and connect with us. and take care.